tell me why guys who own a nightclub in Hollywood came into my place of business with 5 social economic
You've been disrupting the meeting for the last 30 seconds. It's just not the way to communicate. This is not the way. I appreciate the frustration and the anger that I'm feeling from most of you.
I don't think y'all do. You ain't lost $32,000 this year, so you can't appreciate that. I lost 32. You did.
See, it's some key points. That's why he don't want her in here.
Exactly. Say that again, because y'all being called out on y'all bullshit, and that's what y'all don't want. Fuck all of y'all, because I will be back, because you cannot keep me from coming back. How about that? Hey,
don't touch her.
Do not touch me at all.
Don't touch her. Better not touch her. That's what better not happen.
Man, I'm at a position right now where I'm happy and I'm mad. I'm in a mix of both because I see the power that we have and I just understand that what it takes to activate that power. And we haven't came to a conscious understanding yet as a group and an organization to actually acquire that yet. But every meeting that I've been attending, I've been seeing we've been able to compromise the commissioners more and more to be more compassionate to us. And it definitely is starting to sway in our favor. So we're getting a big move made.
One of the things that disappoints me the most about this most recent round of processing is that we always knew that there were only going to be 100 licenses that were going to be available, and yet we allowed 802 people to take financial risk to participate in a process that was only going to be available to 100 individuals. I don't think that that was necessary.
I lost my property already. So yeah, I'm still in limbo now. I'm already an applicant that's in the process, that's verified, that's on the 802, but I don't have a property at the moment because my investor wasn't able to keep up with the payments for that amount of time. So that led me to be in a position now where I'm basically fighting for everybody else. And I'm at the position where they gotta change the ordinance for me to even see any kind of benefits out of this right now.
We understand that there are caps and laws to abide by. One thing's for certain, all applications should be processed.
Process all applications, but vet them. If you vet all of them, I guarantee you might only come out with 200 left that really can stand the test.
All I'm asking for is that you guys process everyone's application.
Just before I came here today, I went over and paid rent, and that was 2 years and 1 month now.
So for me, all applications should be approved. Everyone that's Tier 1 approved through the DCR should be vetted through and approved. Thank you.
I'd like to urge the city to consider processing all of the applications that are submitted, giving them licenses to everyone who qualifies. That would hurt nobody and satisfy everybody. Otherwise, it's more like a lottery or a crapshoot that is hurting most people and benefiting only a select few.
We know for a fact from multiple sources inside the city council that there were more than 30 people that had access to the cellar system on September 3rd before 10 a.m. Kat, you're saying that only 2 people submitted their application before 10 a.m., which could be true. And again, it's wrong on the DCR's part. And that's what you're going to tell the auditor.
I stand here as a member of the communities that have been disproportionately affected by the war on drugs, and I'm here to all of you commissioners. Y'all are just not sitting in these seats to hear us speak. We've come and said these same things over and over. This is not a new incident, and never once have you all made a motion or a recommendation. Herb Wesson put forth a letter, but did not make a motion And we're demanding that there's action, and on top of that, because of the mistrust that has happened, there's been a breach, acknowledged, you heard Weston acknowledge it, and there would not be a third-party audit without it. So we're demanding, we don't trust the process, and we're demanding that there's community leadership at the table to review, to present evidence. Each one of us are involved in predatory agreements. Y'all know about it, you haven't done nothing about it. You haven't vetted the applicants that not only are not low income, but have $1 million homes. That's unacceptable in every government organization.
I want to know, how did it get to where we are now? This is fucked up. And the only way to fix it is bringing in the neighborhood councils from the communities to help get this fixed. Because if we don't, it's going to be 1992 all over again. Trust me, you're not in the streets. I am. And these people are furious about what's going on.
I want to just overriding concern is to say that there must be transparency with respect to the audit process. And I think that the way that we're going to achieve that is obviously the mayor's office is taking steps by putting it outside of the department, outside of the commission. A third party is looking at this. That third party will then hire the individuals who will go forward and do the audit. But I want us to have input into that process, and I want to be sure that the stakeholders who are here and the people who are involved in the process get to have their input as well. The first thing I would like to say is that I would like this audit to be done similar to the way you would do an EIR, where in the process of the EIR, every comment that is received from stakeholders must be responded to in the audit.
Do you think that this audit is going to be effective?
No. And you know why I think it's not? Because they just stated that the CAO was going to cause the audit, a third independent party outside of the mayor's office. I looked it up on the phone in the midst of them saying it, and it's literally said they work directly with the mayor and the damn city departments. So this is an audit from themselves. They're about to audit themselves. And all they're going to say is, we didn't see any consistencies. We didn't see anything that was predatory. We didn't see this, we didn't see that, and we think that the process should still continue. And you can quote my words on that.
DCR has, is, and will always work to ensure that those who are devastated by the war on drugs are helped and facilitated in this process.
Can you tell me why guys who own a nightclub in Hollywood came into my place of business with 5 social equity?
You've been disrupting the meeting for the last 30 seconds. It's just not the way to communicate. This is not the way. I appreciate the frustration and the anger that I'm feeling from most of you.
You ain't lost $32,000 this year, so you can't appreciate that. I lost 32. You did. That you guys are doing corruption and you guys are doing to purposely ignore us. I'm tired of coming in here talking to y'all about the same shit.
I'm gonna start issuing warnings. This is just getting out of hand. This is not the way to communicate with this commission.
This whole thing is an idea. That's what's gotten us all upset. You need to understand that. I'm happy to leave, but I do want to make a statement. There's been a ton of corruption, and we know that. And I just want you to acknowledge it. Because that's all.
You are now ordered to be removed from this proceedings.
I'll happily leave. Don't worry about it. Officers. I'm already out of here, sirs. You guys don't need to waste your time.
Basically, in there, they're saying a legal jamble and they're using legal words to get the people that's incompetent to not understand how to organize together to get the laws and the ordinances they need passed. What I've learned in there is that the more we fight, get loud, and do erupt things, that gives them the excuse to bypass the things they actually have to do. But when we come in there like I did, and I speak to the commissioners personally firsthand and let them know that I see that you got good intentions, as y'all could have seen if you go back to the footage, that actual commissioner was the one with the most information to help us. So if you see, we got the power to spark up these individuals who are civilians anyway. They're not nobody special. They're not the law enforcement. They're just like us, but they're overseeing what we're supposed to be entitled to.